Welcome back, everyone. I'm so happy to have you here. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and that's going to be a monthly finances breakdown. This isn't really new to me because I do what I spent, what I made, and then what I saved videos on my TikTok, Instagram, and sometimes they get posted to my YouTube shorts, but I wanted to combine it all so that you could get it all in one spot instead of looking at different videos. Also, Rocky is here with me. I'm not sure if you could, there he is. But I wanted to do one combined video that has the entire breakdown so that you don't have to go to different videos if you just want to get it in one spot. So with all that being said, let's get into it. First, for what I made from my 9-to-5 full-time job, this is going to be after taxes, after deductions, after my insurances, because I don't really think of those as an expense. I know they are, but all I really see is the paycheck that goes into my account. So what I actually got paid for the month of January was $5,533.12. I'll put the numbers on the screen here of what I pay for. I pay for dental insurance and life insurance. I think those are the only two that come out of my paycheck. And then I also contribute to my 401k, and that is before I get paid. So that's pre-tax, but we'll talk about that when it comes to saving. I am very thankful that I don't just get an income from my full-time job, but I also make money here on social media. So through that, I get paid through brand partnerships, which this month I got paid for one deal, which was $1,400. Then I earn an income through affiliate links, commission, and storefronts. That brought in $42.02 this month. That's usually my lowest income source for social media. And then I get paid from TikTok's creativity program Beta, which is their creator fund. And currently that's the only creator fund that I make money through. I'm not yet monetized on YouTube, and Instagram is kind of weird. It's like sometimes they allow some people to get paid through Reels bonuses, but I haven't qualified for that for a very long time. I think I get too many views. Usually they try to give it to smaller creators who, like, it'll incentivize them to create more. And this month I got paid $553.36 from TikTok, but that also is retroactive. So what I got paid in January, I actually made in December. So that brings my total social media income for this month to $1,995.38. And that is all before taxes. And I don't pay taxes on it immediately, but I do usually budget around 30% of that to go towards taxes at the end of the year. But I don't spend any of my social media money throughout the year. So I don't separate it out and put it in different accounts. It all just goes into one social media income savings account. Next, the more exciting part, for my spending. I break this out into a couple different categories. So first, for housing, I'm currently living at home, so my spending there is $0, and I'm very thankful for that. Next, you might have seen I took a weekend trip to New York City a couple weeks ago to visit a few of my friends, and for the flight and parking at the airport, the total for that was $208. For food and drink, this includes things like groceries, fast food, eating out, restaurants and bars, breweries. All of that totaled up to $549 this month, and it is quite a bit higher than usual because like half of that was food that I bought in New York. Next, for transportation, this is my car payment, Ubers and Lyfts, parking, tolls, gas, all of that totaled up to $372. Shopping was a huge category this month because I bought this. I bought my camera, which was, I think it was $1,055, right around there. So my shopping total this month came to $1,217, which was mostly the camera and then a few Amazon purchases here and there. My last major category here is entertainment. So this includes like my subscriptions like Spotify and Hulu, my phone bill, and then I also went to a comedy show in New York, and the total here was $82. I did have a couple miscellaneous things, like I bought some COVID tests for $51. And then every single month I put $500 towards my student loans, which is actually double my minimum payment. So altogether for January, this brought my spending total to $2,979. So since my income total was $7,528.54 and I spent $2,979, I ended up having $4,549.54 left over to save. I don't put all of that money though right into a savings account. I break it up into a couple of different savings vehicles, but first let's talk about my 401k because I did mention that that is pre-tax. So So for my 401k, for each paycheck, I get paid bi-weekly. I contribute $201.92. So that means for the month, I'm contributing $403.84 towards my 401k. So I don't just have a 401k, I also have another retirement investment account, and that is my Roth IRA, and that's going to be after tax. So on the 1st and the 15th every month, I contribute $291.67 towards my Roth IRA, which means for the month, because I do it twice, it comes to $583.34. So that then leaves me with $3,966.20 to put into savings. I then took $1,000 of that and put it towards investments this month, which brings down my spending total to $2,966.20. And all of that money I put right into my high yield savings account. Like I mentioned, all of my social media income already goes straight into a high yield savings account. And again, that was $1,995.38. So the remainder of the savings came to $1,970.82. And that goes into my personal high yield savings account to put towards, I don't even really know yet, maybe a house, maybe starting a business. I'm not really sure, but I know I want to do something with it more short term. So that's why it's going into a high yield savings account and I'm not putting more into investments. So there we go. That was my total income, spending, and savings for the month of January all combined into one. Before I started making videos like this, I was doing this on my own to keep myself accountable and be able to track really where my money was going, because at times, you know, it feels like I know I'm saving money, but like I don't really understand how much. I don't really know where it's going. Like, I don't feel like my savings is growing as much as I thought. So that's why I started tracking all of this. And then I just started putting it on social media again as another way to hold myself accountable. But also, before I started doing this, I would watch other people's videos like this to, one, motivate myself, and to two, kind of understand how other people were doing it to figure out how I wanted to do it for myself and get a little bit of inspiration. So I hope either this holds you accountable to do the same thing, to start tracking your spending, income, and your savings, because it really does help. And it's really nice to see like, oh, I was actually able to put this month much towards savings and I didn't really realize that. And it's kind of cool to be able to see that. So I hope this video was either helpful in some way or just a form of entertainment, but let me know if you all like these spending breakdowns. I do want to start doing more what I spent vlog type of videos because I really enjoy watching those, and I do them on my TikTok and Instagram, but I think it would be cool to do more long form content like that. So let me know what you all want to see, and if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and I'll see you all back here next time.